This video is going to be about building your own inSite. So click on inSites on the left hand side in the menu section. Find where it says build your own inSite and click on build inSite. Now this is great because I really have a lot more control than just picking one of the other inSites, and this is probably one of my favorites. To do inSites, you have to understand those two things, trigger and action. And if you haven't seen our About inSites video, please do that to understand more about your triggers and actions. A short description is kind of like a pistol. You pull a trigger, you pull the trigger, something happens. There's an action that is created. So this trigger is, I'm going to pick device, I'm going to pick location, and then I'm also going to pick visits. As you see at the top here, each trigger is shown. I want to go to next. And first was my device. I could pick all devices, or I could pick them device by device. If you don't want one, just click on it and it will deselect. I'm going to pick desktop and mobile. The next one will of course be my location. Whenever you type in any location, it could be a direct address, or it could be basically a city, or it could be a state, whatever you want it to be. What I want to do is understand that if they're in that location, when they come to my site, they will see my inSite. So pick wisely. If you want somewhere in New York City to see your inSite, make sure that you have New York City. Here's New York, New York. So now whoever's in New York, New York, they will find my site, they will see the inSite. So that is location. The next is visits. You could pick by first time coming to site, or you can actually put in the number of visits that you want. Totally customizable. I want to go with first time coming to site. Now we go to action. So those are the triggers, here are the action. New row is a new section on the site that is only displayed when this inSite is activated. Special effects like fireworks and falling leaves can be added to the home page or across the entire site. Notification bar. A bar will appear across the top of your site with a customized message while this inSite is active. And then there's JavaScript. You can write JavaScript code that will be executed when the trigger is active. So if you're a coder, you can drop in your own JavaScript. Let's go over these a little bit. If I clicked on JavaScript and I go to next, this is where I want to drop in my code. And then you have settings down below. You can display that on the home page or all pages. We'll go back here. Notification bar. Here I'm able to change the color of my notification bar. I could rewrite what I want, change the font family, change the size of my message. I can even outline it and then come here and link it if I want to do that. Looking at my settings, it lets me know that I could display this on the home page or all pages. I could show the notification immediately or after so many seconds, and then I can hide it after so many seconds or never. Going back, here's a special effect. Go to next. I could pick from many different special effects. Falling hearts. Remember, Valentine's Day is coming up. There's leaves, falling stars. It's great for the 4th of July. Shakes, bats, treats. That's good for Halloween. And here's settings. I can display that on home page or all pages. And I can make it happen forever or for so many seconds. And then I go to new row. New row, I can display a coupon or a contact us. I'm just going to pick coupon and I go to next. I could display the page I want that to be on. And I could change the action to that. So I could pick many different things here, maybe a video or happy hour. The list goes on and on and on. But I'm just going to stay with coupon right now, and I'm going to find the layout that I want. I see there's two layouts here. I'm going to stay with the first one just for this video. And I'm going to go to next. And as you see, now I'm going to editing mode for this row. Now I know you saw different things here. I could take this row, if I want to move it to the top, I can move it to the top. I love the row, add in your own row, because here it's not it. That's that's just a little bit of what you can do. As you saw, the action showed many different options. If I just pick what I want to, it doesn't really matter, because I could come back in here. If I want to add anything to this area, I can do so. I could drop it into this row. It doesn't matter if it's a contact form. Any of these elements, basically, you could drop in there, except for the columns that you see. You can't drag a column into another column. If you want to change your columns, you see it's not even listed when you do that. If you want to change your columns, you simply come over here at row and you click where it says add columns, and you'll add another column, and so forth, and then you click done. So now once you're done with that, now your next options is to name your inSite. You have the option to display this inSite once per visitor. You can preview the inSite, save the inSite, or go ahead and click where it says publish now, and it will go ahead and publish. My deal is to save the inSite, so now it is saved. And then if you want to preview it, here's your preview. This is the triangle, and it will actually show you a preview area with your inSite. If you click on the right hand side of the settings wheel, you have a way to delete that inSite. So as you see now there is no more inSites. I hope you had fun watching this video. This is how to build your own inSite. It's a lot of fun, and remember, you can add as many insights that you want to your site to give your customers a totally awesome experience.